Welcome to my channel. This is Clark as this Crisis 169 coming to you live and also pre-recorded later on in the week, month, or year. First off, two shout outs here. First two shout outs. First off, Sir Sean Connery passed away earlier Saturday. Died at 90 years old. Great man. Great man, he was a Christ follower and Christian himself, and I pray that he's with the Lord, walking with them, with all the greats up there, with all the James Bond like Rockmore and people like that. First off, shout out to Sean Connery, who passed away. My condolences to his family, and then fans of me around the world. Now he'll always be my James Bond. Even though I grew up in '81. Born 81 in the 80s, I still watch a lot of movies, as well as Roger Moore as well, and Peter Crosby. But Sean Connery will be the best James Bond in my mind. And League Historical Gentleman, and things like that. Also, second shout out to is to the Rifter. I know who you are. You know who I am. I know who you are. I know who you are. Is this creepy? Rifter? I know who you are. Kind of weird. Rifter. And I'll watch your video while you quit. Hey, see you go. You know what? You're a good guy, Rifter. You always be a good man. We've always had our bias occasionally, but I respect you a lot. Your honest opinion. Watch your videos, great. Keep it up. Now, let's get on the story with the rule story of the news. The biggest elephant in the room, except me. Well, and anyway though, is the PlayStation 5 will be pretty much almost impossible to find. Reports, analysts, CNET, and Digital Foundry, and even GameStop and even PlayStation.com, Best Buy, place I go to check around town, source I go to online and do some research. And it comes back to me saying that PS5 will be almost impossible to find on launch day. And if you didn't get the first, second wave pre-orders, you're not going to get one. And even if you got a pre-order, it could be canceled like it's being canceled for the last month and a half. So let's be honest with ourselves, okay? The PS5 and Xbox X Series, S Series were being canceled right from GameStop to Best Buy, and Target, and Walmart. Now they're being canceled for whatever reason. Maybe the quantities in the system didn't match up with what we already had. And I blame those hoarders and those spiders they send out. They send out spiders to order all these things, and then they sell them for like $1,000. I've seen already on eBay a PS5 ticket, pre-order ticket for $1,000. Let it sink in there for a second there. The console costs $499 or $399. They're selling either one of them for $1,000. If you're that stupid to go pay $1,000 for a $499 or a $399 console, then you are that dumb. I mean, I'm sorry, I can't come out and say it. You're an effing idiot. Okay, don't be an ass clown. Don't be a jackass. Don't spend, because you give to me and everybody else like the Rifter, and we need money. I know Rifter a long time ago. I'm not saying his real name. That's his business. I know who he is. Now, I don't speak for him, but I guarantee you, if you got $1,000 to spend, by all means, give it to me or my friend Rifter over there. I guarantee you, we'll lose a good use. Sure hell won't be spending it on damn PlayStation 5 or Xbox X Series on eBay. I'll buy one at the PS5 eventually. Right now, I don't care if digital one only. I don't care. But Why is it happening? Analysts are believing the whole COVID-19 thing. I think yes, we're going with Nintendo and how they did it first. They started when it was hot, but started making it hard to find. When it came out, when Switch came out, and I had a Switch myself, got 2019 Christmas, and I love it. 2019, I love it. It's in my other room. 2017 had the same problem with Switch. 2013 had the same problem with the base PS4. They're both hard to find. Why? Because when we start getting fire like that, getting going, they're harder to find. Now, PS5 pre-orders sold faster in 12 hours than in, 12 weeks or whatever PS4 did. So it's like taking this and making it, astronomically too hard. I can't even show you on the screen how hard it is, how far away it's going to be. For me, going to get a PS5 this time around. Or I'm going to get a PS5. Hell, I still have a freaking digital one right now. I don't like digital formats. But since most of the games you have PlayStation Plus, like I'm going to get it again, all the games that came out on PS4, all the hit titles, will be pretty much given to you for free. So I got no games playing PS5. We will if you get PlayStation Plus. They're giving you God of War. They're giving you Infamous Second Son. They're giving you Days Gone, the game I haven't played. Last of Us, I haven't really played through. I need to play that one. And then many other games they're giving you for free, or for getting Plus. $60 for a year, 14 or whatever, 24 for 3 months. Whatever, right? So you're getting it. And also 4,000 games are said to be playable back compatible off the disc. I've heard not using emulation. I think off the disc. I'm thinking some emulation if you're going to upgrade and going to upscale the system, upscale the game. But why is the PS5 a hot commodity and the Xbox X Series just floundering there? Sorry, excuse me. Could it be that maybe the Sony hype train is really real, and the Xbox silver bullet is just out of gas? Could it be that Microsoft overplayed their hand with the Xbox Game Pass and EA Access, EA Play, and every game on the Game Pass? I have a 1X in my computer room, in my other game room, and smaller room, and I don't know. I'm not getting the AX series. I already have a 1X. I got that back in 2017, and I love it. My base PS4 I haven't touched in almost 2 years because of it. 3 years maybe. Because I know it's old since it came out in 2013. That base PS4, and it sounds like an damn jet engine. So I'm not gonna sit there and play things that sound like a jet engine. It's old. So that's why I'm not getting an X series. I already have a 1X. I have a 1080p TV. I have one from my job and a raffle. That I don't have to have the 10, 12 teraflops. I have one that has 6 teraflops. So it does just fine. Now when I get that PS5, digital or physical, hopefully physical edition, I'll have 10.30 teraflops. I'm a little under 10.5 teraflops. 7, 8, 9, 10. It'd be 4 times powerful than the 1X. My 1X, not the X series. But it will still do the game I want to play. I'll mostly buy exclusives on it. I may buy Call of Duty. I don't know. I may Call of Duty on a 1. I don't know. Like I said though, I don't have to have an X Series X or S. Even though the S is coming out being less powerful now, 900p, 60, 30 frames, so it's not true next generation. The 1X is more powerful, they're saying technically, than the S, the X series. Now, not ray tracing ability, but in visual performance, mine does 1080, 30, 1080 up to 1080 60. Now certain games will run better. Like Witcher 3 run better in performance mode. It's a visual mode. Visual is 4K 30. Performance mode 1080p up to 60 frames. And frame per second is how long on the refresh rate, how fast the frames move. So 120 frame rate is faster. But if the 1S can't do it, the X Series 1S can't do it as well, then you got a problem there. And developers have a lot of problems now with Xbox. They have to make one game and strip it down as they're making it. So it fits on the base Xbox, and people still have base Xbox Ones. I know I was at GameStop buying games that are Xbox One X ready or upgradable, and this girl and her mother and this girl, she wanted, a base Xbox. No, it's good. 500 megabyte, came with the camera, the Connect. Ain't no big deal, right? She want it. She don't care about it. She gonna buy more 360 games. Of course, the guy behind GameStop counter was really good. She told her, which games will work, what games won't. She won't buy games that won't work. So she knew about it. So that's pretty cool. She's probably one of those people. Still has it to this day. Hey, when you want a free console, why not upgrade to new one? I play Halo and Gears of War just fine on this one. And that's a lot of people's mindset. You gotta understand, though, back in the 80s, when you had the Atari 2600, and 5200 came out, wait a second, I've had this game for 2 years, now you tell me I upgrade to this one? Back then, parents weren't going to make it rain money. Nowadays, they do it because, technology moves so fast. That's the same way what we are now. If you got a 1S, if you got an Xbox One base model, if you're happy with that game, by all means, God bless you. God bless you tremendously, and you have fun with it. But if you want to upgrade, buy a 1X. Now, yes, for discontinued, you'll probably get them cheaper online. Some stores may have them. Now it's only $500. Well, then you can probably get a 1X series. If you want to upgrade, fine, upgrade to 1X series. If you have a base model Xbox One or an Xbox S, 1S model, I can see you upgrading to a 1X. If you have a 1X like I do, or a regular 1X, maybe X series, you don't need to upgrade to an X series. Because what's the point? Yes, more powerful. But I got a 1080p TV that does 60 hertz. It ain't gonna matter to me really at all. But now I've upgraded TV to 4K, 55 inch, 120 or 240 hertz. That'd be even better. Yes, of course, it can cost money, but then again, not too much. So now TVs are going cheaper and cheaper. Not terrible at all. But see, then I always say, buying a small TV is not bad either. But a 50 inch or smaller ain't too bad. 65 inch is mounted on a wall because you want to hurt your eyes. So why people are not really standing behind the Xbox is very simple. They have the Xbox base model still out. The S you can still buy at Walmart to this day. The 1X, I see them, but not a lot of them discontinued them. And they're going to have the 1X S series and the 1X. They're going to have 5 consoles. This is, I only seen this one at a time. And so that's when Sega was releasing the Genesis. Then they released the Sega Saturn. They had like 7 consoles out in the whole lifespan of that console generation. And they had, in some places like Brazil, we're still using Master System, 8-bit counterpart to the NES, folks. So Sony is doing the right thing by keeping people, nurtured on the 4, but making them slowly go over to the 5. If you got a Pro right now, say you got a Pro for your birthday in March, you're not gonna run and go buy a 5 right now. So still use that Pro, beat it up. No, don't throw it around, but use it as much as you can. The games still look good. You got 2K TV, that the PS5 is gonna do a little more for you, but hell, if you got 1080p TV, it looks better. Okay, so things like that. Okay, the Xbox has 5 consoles gonna be out here in not 2 weeks or so. Hell, less than that. It's November 1st, so it's gonna be hell. It's gonna be less than 11 days. Less than 10, less than 12 days, folks. Yeah, the Xbox gonna have 5 consoles out. 5. And Sony's gonna have out, I think 3, if you count the base Xbox, base PS4, the Pro, and the 5. 3. But see, Sony ain't gonna get rid of those right away. They want to wing people off the 4 onto the 5. Like I said though, if you got a Pro March this year, use it all you can. Now, if they get a special offer, like Sony says, hey, we'll buy your old, give you store credit at GameStop or Best Buy or whatever, Walmart, whatever, 150, $200, $150 for it. Ask around it for us. If you get that money, and then you can get a 5. But right now, I have a 1X. I'm not getting an X series. I'm getting a PS5. But it ain't going to be around for very much because on 12th of November here, it's going to be pretty much sold out because all pre-orders are gone. Because the hoarders, people who stood outside in the freaking rain, got them. But what pisses me off the most is about the situation is that Sony knew this was going to happen. Same Nintendo knew it too as well. And they're forcing us to practically go into a store practically fist fighting over this thing. Like happened to a mother who stabbed a woman in the throat with a screwdriver back in 2013, 2014, in a holiday season for a base Xbox One with Kinect. I guarantee you how that conversation went down with the wife and husband. He came home from work. She came home from the store. She's all bloody and shit. He's like, what the hell happened? Well, I had a little fight. Well, what the hell do you do? The cops show up at the door probably and arrest her for killing somebody over an Xbox. That actually happened, folks. That actually, did happen. And those things do happen like that. So if you get a 5, be very careful, or a 1X X series. Be very careful with it. People are crazy out there, especially in Clarksville, Tennessee. They're really crazy, Clarksville. So you guys, you need to be very, very careful. See, I got my PS4 from Best Buy on 23rd of December, 2013. I got it. I went to the car, I went home, opened it up, I uploaded it. I didn't show it to anybody. I was like very quick with it because it's very hard thing to find. Now I bought Killzone Shadowfall, great game, played it. Now I never got into it like I got into Killzone 3, but Killzone Shadowfall is a good game. I think it's one of the games that's free on there. I'm gonna give it a try again anyway. It was on free PlayStation Plus. I think I bought it again anyway for like $9 on digital. So it should carry over, and I'll probably try it again. That and Knack as well. Knack is a good game. And I heard Knack 3 might be coming out on the 5 and the 4 like that. So that's what I'm saying, guys. The PS5 is hard to find. If you get one, be very careful. If you get one, don't hesitate to pull a trigger on one. No pun intended. If you get one, get one because it'd be hard to find. And if you do find one, don't broadcast on Facebook. Don't. If you want to tell a friend, private message, hey, they have some over here at Best Buy or GameStop. Don't spew it on Facebook. People hunt you down. It's hard enough as it is to find these consoles, and stuff like that is very difficult to get your hands on, especially when you have craziness going around anywhere now. Given the whole COVID-19 and everything going on, a lot of places are not opening up again, and as well as the European countries being shut down for a month. England, for example, it's gonna be harder for them to get one if they get one at all this year. But yeah, guys, it's just saying, it's just the PlayStation is a more hot item than the Xbox, and because of a simple thing, the Xbox has 5 consoles going to be out, and I have Game Pass, so I'm getting all the Xbox games and Bethesda games on Xbox for free. So why am I going to rather go buy a new Xbox where I already have a 1X. It works fine. It's not broken. If it was damaged or old, really old damage, I can't give you many tons trade in. But now, eventually, I might get a an X series maybe. But right now, I'm not worried about it. I already have a 1X. Now, PS5 would be, and I gotta worry about buying an SSD for it because they come with SSD only, SSDs. So I gotta buy an extended SSD internal one, so I can put more games on there. What's up, there, Striker? And you have to understand that kind of stuff. No, I didn't get a PS5 pre-ordered yet. It's hard to get one. It's very hard to get one of those bad boys right now. Like I've been saying, in the video, the places I would look are probably going to be Sony, online, Sony.com. eBay is going to sell them for like $1,000. Don't be a goofball. Don't spend $1,000. Yeah, launch will be too hard too as well. You might get lucky. I might hit a target here at launch. I'm gonna try to see it when I get Target or whatever. If I can go to Target.com or whatever and try it out. But yeah, though it's going to be hard to find a console like that. The X, like I've been complaining about the Xbox itself, the Xbox One X series should be hard to find. We have 5 Xboxes. It's going to be in full cycle. You have the base Xbox, Xbox One S, One X, the X Series S, and the One X. And a lot of people might want to go Amazon, and then Amazon will probably be the better choice to go. But you gotta be careful of eBay, because eBay is going to be pretty much $1,000 easy. People will try to start it off probably at $500 and you're banking on it. Well, PS4 had issues too as well. You have to understand, PS4 hard to find too as well. And like I say in my video, the only time this happened is when Nintendo Switch came out, and also when Nintendo Wii came out back in 2006. It launched, and it was like explosion crazy. People were having fist fights over this. Same as Cabbage Patch Dolls, and my mother had to go through hell in Massachusetts to get one for my sister, my older sister at the time. And it happened like that. So yeah, but it's not because the Wii was not developed for gamers like us. It was developed for grandma and grandpa to play bowling. It was a casual console. It sold 100 million units because the free bowling thing and the stupid little Wii remote thing. It was a novelty, but it made Nintendo very profitable. So fast forwarding to the Wii U, and it tanked went down faster than Titanic. It tanked. Switch came back up. Switch once again. Switch proved that Nintendo is not stupid. They literally withheld some shipments, Nintendo did, to drive up the craziness for it, and that was purpose. Well, I have a Switch, and I got it in 2019 for Christmas, and I enjoy mine. I'm playing Mortal Kombat 11 on it. It runs fairly well. It could have been done better. It'll run better on the base Xbox and PS4 for that reason. But the Switch is a good console. But going back to why the Xbox X Series, I'm believing it's not going to be very, very, very profitable. Not very profitable, but very, very successful, is because if you already have a 1X like I do, it's good. And if you have an Xbox One X like I do, or a 1S, maybe going to the 1X. X Series would be good. If you got a 1X, I wouldn't bother right now. Because you already have the console you're going to have. Well, I think they have 2 Zelda games, and the other pretty cool. Uh, but Switches are out there. You'll find them. They're not too bad. Walmart has, assigns it's one per customer. Yeah, very true though. But with the Xbox, I feel like myself, I have a One X, so I'm not gonna bother buying an X series. Maybe a couple years later. Um, I don't think it'll be that hard to get. I don't think the Xbox X series would be that hard. Um, really, I don't think Microsoft is going toward more of a games and service where you buy the One S, you buy the One X. Um, it's cheaper, but there's a thing behind it. It has ray tracing, but come to find out, the games are not going to be at 1080p. It'll be pretty much, some games will run only at 900p. And a Digital Foundry did a video on that as well. I think it's CNET as well did a video saying that, hey, some certain games are going to run only 900p up to 60 frames. Some may be locked at 30, on the One S itself. That's what I've heard. Now, I researched some online. I found some articles saying it, but again, some other articles too are kind of different, saying it's this, that, and the other. We have to wait and see until it comes out. Until Digital Foundry gets it, opens it up and plays it, or if you buy one and get it, play it, and track the resolution and frame rates. Then everybody will know for sure. Hey, if Xbox really is saying this shit, or it's blowing smoke up our ass. That's 2 things right there. Yeah, well, it is. The Xbox, well, XS series is more powerful than my One X. It is by far has ray tracing. Um, the Xbox X series. I call it the X series dash S series because the S is going to have ray tracing as well as One X. But the ray tracing is not on every game on the One S. It will be on every game they say on the One X. Because the One X is premium console. Where the One S is going to be just, it's hit and miss. All your Xbox first party titles and Bethesda games should have ray tracing somewhat on the One S. But if you want the full experience, you're going to have to buy the premium product. On PlayStation side, the digital console, PS5 and the PS5 physical console are both the same. The only difference is one has disk drive, one does not. Same power on both sides. $100 cheaper, $100 more expensive than the S. The digital PS5 is, but you're getting the same amount of power you're getting out of the physical PS5. The only difference is one disk drive, one's not. Xbox is cheaping out on the S to sell you the X. And we haven't even covered the SSD. I covered on our videos. The SSDs are going to be like $250 on Xbox, and that's bare minimum. On the Sony side, they're going to be expensive, but there's multiple tiers, multiple things to look at. And they have one for Walmart for $115, it's only 500 gigabytes. And that's kind of laughable now, but if you had to, yeah, buy 500 gigabytes. But you can probably buy a 1 terabyte one, probably for $150, $200, made cheaper for PS5. Well, a Demon Soul is just looking really, really good. A lot of people are screaming and losing their minds over it. I couldn't either. I couldn't pre-order myself either. I tried to find it, but I can't find it. I couldn't pre-order it. But maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll get lucky, and and we'll both find one somewhere at a GameStop or a Best Buy or whatever. I always go to Best Buy every few weeks when I got my PS4 on 23rd of December 2015. I went back every couple of weeks and asked, and that day I went in, they had one, so I picked one up. So that's one thing I liked about it. But you have to shop around, you have to move around because stuff moves quickly. If you get there fast enough and get maybe, one, that's fine. Right now, I don't care if it's physical or digital, but I do want the physical one. But have to, I'll buy a digital one. Even though I have a few games on PS4 that are digital that will carry over, so that'll help me out there. But 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 buying digital has to almost guaranteed I have to buy a extra SSD because all digital games are going to be at 200 gigabytes. Call of Duty, you're seeing 200 gigabytes. Most PS5 games will be close to 200 gigabytes, maybe 150. Yeah, I saw one pre-order ticket for like $1,000. One guy is selling a pre-order ticket of a PS5 for like $1,000. And I said on the video, people are that stupid to spend money. Yeah, people are weird like that, man. But yeah, guys, this is my video. Once again, like, subscribe down below, turn notifications on, ring the bell, thumb up, thumb down, share my video with all your friends. So they know I'm out there. It helps the channel a lot. I try to make videos every weekend, much as I can. I'm actually on vacation this week, so I should be able to make more videos. But you can, but take care, guys. I love all my subscribers. Be safe. Go out and vote. November 3rd. It's my birthday, by the way. I'll be 39. Once again, go out and vote. If you're 18 years older and American citizen, you have a right to vote. You are a legal citizen. You're 18 years older. Do not throw your vote away. Every finger point counts. Push the little button. Vote Democrat, Republican. Who cares? Vote for somebody. Just vote because your finger counts. Finger. Power of the finger, my friend. So be safe. Take care of all you guys. Love all you guys. Peace. Gamer tag is Price169. Xbox Live, PlayStation Network. Switch, one gigantic long number. I'll get that eventually to you guys, let you guys know what it is. Right now, take care. See you guys later. Peace out. Peace.